time, I think, really. And if anything where there's food, people will come. They were at Down Farm, over in Norman Nathan's farm, and then another one we had at Spittle Farm, Norman at Down. Norman had just built the new big barn at Spittle, and it was all just all clean, and they done it there. And Pam was an excellent cook. Yeah, Norman and Pam was always very good at entertaining.
I think Arthur and I hosted 3 or 4 at Down. It was good fun but hard work.
Yeah.
We were raising money to build this hall here, and we worked extremely hard.
It was either for the hunt or the church, and we had 2 venues. It was for starters and it was for the main course, and then we came to the hall for puddings. And very often the starters would be a sherry or a port, and then Lundevos, and then the main course would be either a salad or sometimes a roast.
I know one year I cooked 5 turkeys, but everyone helped, you know. I didn't do it all on my own, but I cooked those turkeys, and we had a great time and raised a tremendous lot of money.
And we would do it for about 150 people in one venue. They keep coming, and we were very pleased to see when the sherry people came, as we called, you know, their venue, because we knew everyone had been then.
Yeah. So how did you fit 150 people in?
Well, they sort of just came in relay, and if they couldn't get in, they just waited in the car.
And who came? 200 people. It's hard to imagine that.
Yes, well, I sold tickets for miles to all my friends all over North Devon, and they'd come and join us.
So did you used to do the cooking?
I helped. Yes, I did.
So what was your duty?
Well, the main course we did at Oakville once, yes. If it was a roast, well, you prepared all the vegetables beforehand, you know, like the day before, and sort of roasted on the day, and hopefully it all went well. But then we were all so much younger then.
You wouldn't fancy doing it today?
No.
I'm just thinking of the washing up for 200 people.
Oh, yes. We'd no dishwashers in those days. Well, I had at my home, but it was too many dishes to put in a dishwasher, really. But we managed it. We were a good band of workers.
And then you'd come back to the old village hall.
Yes, at the King's, you know, yes, which is a house now.
And what sort of entertainment would there be?
Bill Hammett very often, and his wife, yeah.
The Ferguson Trio.
That's the one. And then the daughter was the trio, yeah.
But we knew we wanted to build a hall here because there was the very old church hall, which had been brilliant. I remember going there to dancing classes when I was 15, but that had had its day.
Yeah.
So we got to do something. We had to put our hands, everybody did, very deep into your pockets.
Yeah.
And you can now see the result with our fine hall.
Like tonight, it was a really good community get-together, and so it was very good.
And in those days, I guess people didn't worry so much about drinking and driving between venues.
Well, probably the chapel dues.
Yeah.
There wasn't too much alcohol there, actually.
And they didn't have cocktails like this, I guess.
Probably not. But that was, it must have been 30, 40 years ago.
Well, this was back in the 80s, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
So that's nearly 50 years ago.
Probably it was. I was only a boy.
Anything special about some of those early ones, John?
One of our first dates.
I was going to say, tell me about that.
Actually, one of our first dates actually was Norman Latham's, and I was petrified. But no, it was very
86,
nice. 86.
So you invited her to a Kensington Safari supper for a first date?
Hot date, yeah.
35 years, we're still here.
And there was a cheap shop at the time.
So,